Don't ask me.
Oh, God, you two thought about taking a show on the road, so I'd have them rolling in the aisles. What time are you knocking off?
Don't know. I was thinking of staying here and making a start on the electrics and the extension.
I was just wondering whether you'd like to spend the night in, the one with your dreams and a bottle of vino.
What about Aunt Nicky? I thought you'd want to catch up on the goss with her tonight.
I can't see Aunt Nicky want to spend the first night back in with us two. Or Jason, now Katrina's home. Emily's staying over at her mate, so it's all sorted.
And what's so special about tonight?
I just think that you've been such a good boy recently, that you deserve rewarding. See you later. Bye, love. Oh, come on, Keys, where are you?
Mark, what are you doing skulking around here?
Looking for me keys. What are you up to?
I forgot my watch.
All right. Oh, for a minute there, I thought you were up to no good.
What do you mean?
Oh, not for me to say. Wouldn't want to spoil your surprise, would I?
Chocolate winning system stuff, this book, you know, Rach.
Really? Is that why you've been hiding in the office, leaving me to do all the work, is it?
I've been on the phone to the brewery. Did you know that having sex is a good way of inducing labour?
Brewery?
I'm late till Christmas now.
What did the brewery want?
Not much. It says here a high percentage of women have a heightened sex drive whilst pregnant. You would have thought that'd be the last thing on the mind, wouldn't you?
Can you put that stupid book down for 5 seconds?
Sorry, I'm just trying my best to be prepared.
I'm supposed to be assistant manageress. You should leave me to deal with the brewery.
Yeah, well, you only wanted to know if there was any change in the normal stock order. I didn't want to bother you.
Mike, I'll get the blame if there's any problems when Jackie gets back.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be the licensee, I've got to know the ins and outs too.
You, the licensee? Well, when did this happen?
Just before Jackie went on the house. Didn't she tell you?
No, she didn't. And when were you going to tell me? I should have just expect my P45 in my next pay packet.
Oh, come on, Rach, don't be like that.
Forget it.
So no more disasters or last-minute hitches, then? I am capable of looking after the place while you and Jackie go swanning off on holiday, you know. I wasn't suggesting otherwise. Good. Because I'd hate to think you couldn't relax on the beach while I was back here sweating loads, getting everything ready for the launch. I've only been away for a week, Lindsay. Can't remember there being any problem when you went swanning off to Euro Disney or Spain, for that matter. Yeah, OK. Look, give us a knock if you get 5 minutes and I'll fill you in on everything that's been going on. Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, don't look now, but Casanova and his combat's on his way over.
You back then?
Home sweet home.
Here's your Prezi. To replace the one I ripped.
Greg, you shouldn't have.
I missed you like mad. I've been running to the phone every time it rang like some soppy teenager in case it was you. Didn't know we could last so long.
Me neither.
Hiya, Dad.
Hi, love. I'll call round later.
I look forward to it.
You have a good time?
Yeah, it was great. I've got loads of photos to show you.
Oh, yeah.
Hiya.
Where's Katrina?
Hiya, Mum. She's just gone in there. She'll be out in a minute.
Right, I better get this inside before he disappears down the tip with it.
Yeah. Hey, babe. Do you miss me?
Nah. I had this to keep me company.
Am I in it? Oh, God, Trine, you look gorgeous. Oh, my God. Look at that smile. I look like I'm on something.
What did you think you were playing at?
How do you mean?
Prancing round in your undies. Well, everyone round here's seen it.
Good. I'm glad. Just you. Only my brother, the egomaniac, could be jealous of a few planks of wood.
No fiancé of mine is going round and making a tart out of herself.
Hey, you. Mind your language.
You can forget about that side job for a start.
I don't think so. And for your information, I've already phoned the model agency from the airport. And they said they've got more work lined up for me, which I'm going to do whether you like it or not. Of course, when it comes to the really big decisions, like ordering more crisps, then Big Brother's got to step in because I won't be able to cope. That's just fine.
What with the baby and everything, I don't think Jackie thought you'd want the hassle.
I'm pregnant, Mike. It's not terminal.
Yeah, I know that, and I'm going to be there helping every step of the way. Rach, I'm not trying to tread on your toes or anything, but I think our baby's more important than which one of us has our name on a piece of paper. And I think Jackie probably felt a bit sorry for me as well.
Why?
Well, serving drinks in a bar is hardly reward for 3 years studying for a degree, is it? I mean, the only question anyone ever fires at me in there is what's the soup of the day. I think my brain sees it at the best of times.
You don't think that, do you? That you're not worth anything because you work behind a bar?
A bit, yeah. I mean, especially when the high flyers are upstairs are all in good jobs, doing what they studied for, not in there pulling pints.
Never said anything to me.
I'm not likely to, am I? I feel such a failure. What are you gonna think?
Mike, you are not a failure. It's hard work running a bar like that. And you're every bit as good as that lot upstairs.
So, you don't mind then? Jackie sounding me out over taking over the licence on this place then?
Well, I would have preferred it if you'd have spoken to me first before saying yeah. But no, I suppose Jackie's right. I will have more important things to be worrying about.
Cheers, Rach. And in the meantime, we can run this place together. You know, Team Dixon.
Jordash and Dixon, if you don't mind. Hi, Katie.
Hiya.
You sound down.
Oh, I'm just bored. Sitting in the flat with no one to play with while Jackie's off snorkeling with the Breakfast Club.
Thought you'd enjoy having a flat to yourself. Cole's little love nest for you and Ryan to cuddle up in.
I'd like to think.
What? All right, sir. Better go and save some customers.
What's up? You and Ryan falling out?
You got 5 minutes. I'll trade you with bends in your ear about something.
Oh, Mum, it was absolutely brilliant. I just spent all day on the beach working on my tan and then all night in the bars knocking back tequilas.
Well, I'm really glad you'd enjoyed yourself, love.
I did. And you know, I feel really revitalised. I can't wait to get stuck into my new job down the club and then back to uni next term. I'm even looking forward to all my studying.
This is Nicholas Shadwick, 6 brookside close, isn't it?
Don't worry, it won't last. So what's been happening while I've been away? My dad seems a bit off with me before.
Well, don't you worry about that, because after tonight we'll soon have the old gorgeous Greg back.
Oh, why is that then?
Just make sure you and our Jason stay out the way for a couple of hours. Give me and your dad some quality time together.
Yeah, one staff rota. She left it on the desk.
Nice one.
Now, Jackie working your hard, is she?
Nah, she's all right. And the hours are pretty flexible. The money's shocking, though.
It's not a proper job, though, is it, playing Baywatch? You can't make a career out of it.
Not like pulling pints in me.
So what about the girl's mum? Where does she fit into it?
Ryan swears it was just a holiday romance.
And don't you believe him?
Yeah, just a lot to take in. Then I was thinking everything was going well for a change. Then I find out Ryan's got more strings attached than Pinocchio.
So what are you going to do?
I'm the folliest. Jackie reckons I'm better shot of him. Then she's found Nathan, the man of her dreams, and my nightmares. So does she care?
Oh, I'm sure she does. You and Jackie have been best mates for years.
Rach, can you give us a hand?
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Better get back to work. Look, why don't you drop by later when my shift's finished? Then we can have a proper chat.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for listening.
Hi, love. Just thought I'd call in, see if our Nikki's back.
Yeah, she is. She's in the bath, washing all the lovely golden sand out of her hair.
Ooh, what a problem to have, eh? I haven't caught you on your way out, have I?
Yeah, I've got a meeting in town, so I've got to shoot out in a minute. But Greg's out in the back, working on the extension, believe it or not.
Did your weekend go to plan?
Well, if you mean did Loverboy give me my pressy? No, not quite.
You didn't?
That could all change tonight. We're having a nice, cosy night in, just the two of us. And if that doesn't put the bubble back in its spirit level, nothing will.
I wouldn't put too much onus on this nightie, you know, Marg. I mean, it takes more than buying a few nice gifts to keep a marriage working.
Jess, I'm under no illusions. More than anything, I'm just looking forward to, spending time together and, talking and that.
And he's up for it, is he?
Of course, yes. And listen, you did a good job of bringing your Greg up. I mean, I know he can be a misery at times, but, I forgot how thoughtful he can be. And this meal, well, it could be the start of a whole new beginning for us.
Any ideas of what colour scheme you'd like?
No, not yet. I'm going to have a flick through a few magazines and see if there's anything I fancy. This is mine and Kylie's first real home. I want everything just right.
Where is Kylie? I thought you'd have her hard at work during the holidays.
I've got her into one of those kids' clubs for the afternoon. The tires are out. Leaves me to get on with this place and get everything ready for the launch.
Jackie and I did rather drop you in it at the last minute, didn't we? Both of us going on holiday at the same time.
I'm sorry about being a bit off with you. I was just tired, Anyway, how was your trip?
Oh, beautiful. Scenery in Tuscany is, breathtaking. Oh, I really needed it too, getting away from here. Gave me time to think, put things into perspective.
About Greg.
I made the mistake of telling my sister Lisa all about it whilst we were over there, and she was quite definite I should end it all before it goes too far.
You don't sound so convinced.
I did keep thinking, what right have I got to endanger Greg's marriage like this? Especially after what Max did to me. Oh, I feel like such a hypocrite. When we talk on the phone, and all it took were those brief moments to convince myself that I don't want to end it with Greg at all.
Do you love him?
Lindsay, I'm not wanting to run off with him and live happily ever after. It's a casual relationship that suits us both, and I'm happy for it to stay that way.
Well, your secret's safe with me, and he's hardly likely to go blabbing it all to Margie, so what's your problem?
There is one, unfortunately. Jessie knows.
How?
She walked in on us at the house, put 2 and 2 together, and came up with sex.
She never. And is that why you had to give her the push?
She told Greg that unless he stopped seeing me, she'd tell Margie. But fortunately, Greg managed to calm her down. So far, she hasn't said a word.
Well, if she's the only one who knows, then you're in the clear. Look, if you want my advice, I'd go for it while you're still enjoying yourself.
Lend it when I'm not. Cynical, but...
Oh, warms your heart, doesn't it, to see your man providing a home for his family?
Warm your heart even more if you got off your backside and give me a hand once in a while.
Spoil all your fun. And don't be straining yourself before tonight.
Have you come here for anything specific or just to spread sweetness and light?
Margie found the nitrous you bought for your fancy piece.
Who says I bought it for Susanna?
I wish I could believe you, son. I really do.
And what happened to that Christian ethic you're always going on about forgiveness and all that?
Oh, I can forgive Greg. What I'm not prepared to do is to turn a blind eye while you're in danger of tearing this family apart. And for what? For your own selfish urges.
Keep the noise down, Nicky's in there.
Oh, you afraid she might find out what kind of a man her father really is? It's a bit late to think about that.
Anyway, who said I didn't buy that night dress for Margie? You're the one who's jumping to conclusions.
Well, I hope that is the truth. Because she thinks it's a kind of peace offering. She thinks you're trying to make it up to her for being off these past few weeks. Why do you think she's gone to such an effort for tonight, eh? Because in spite of all your bickering and mood swings, she still thinks there's something here worth fighting for.
Save it, Mother. I've already said I'll be there.
In body, if not in spirit. I did think of not telling you. Of letting you just walk straight into it tonight, when Margie will ask where a nice new nightie is. But I couldn't. I couldn't hate Margie like that. Unlike you.
I've already told you. I bought it for Margie, no one else.
Then I hope it does the trick. And you finally wake up to yourself and all that you risk losing. Because if Margie doesn't get that night dress, there'll be more than just me suspecting you're up to no good. I'll see myself out.
You out to that bathroom, Nicky!
Tasty work, that reading, innit?
Yeah, man, there's kids in Korean sweatshops work less than me. I'm for more dosh.
Yeah, don't tell me. First, you had to run in slow motion, rescue a boat full of school kids from the deep end, disarm a nuclear bomb set up by your evil twin brother, and then slag the face off Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. Now I'd like another beer. Cheers.
Greg? Hi.
Been confiding in your soulmate?
Lucy, I'd hardly call her that.
She knows, though, doesn't she? About us, I mean. She said as much last week in Barbrookie.
Oh, I think you must have misunderstood. She doesn't know anything. Look, don't suppose you fancy a coffee?
I'm not really in the mood for a cup of coffee.
What are you in the mood for, then?
Guess.
Well, give me half an hour to get Katrina out of the way, and I will. Thank you for the gift. I'm sure I can put it to good use.
I thought Mike was going to cry when he first saw this.
I think he's got out of his system by now. Not exactly a first-time father, is he?
Yeah, well, that's different. Mike's a different person now than when Josh was born. That's nearly 6 years ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like a cow.
It's okay.
Does Mike talk much about Josh?
No. Feels he wasn't ready to be a father then, and Bev tricked him into it. Says he's never been able to accept that Josh is his and not his dad's.
Doesn't that bother you?
Well, a bit at first, yeah, but the more I see Mike get excited about our baby, the less and less I have any worries. I just think, well, no, I don't think. I know he's ready now. Maybe it's the same with Ryan. Maybe now he wants to do the right thing by being a father.
Maybe.
So what are you going to do?
I can't just finish with him. Like Jackie once. I feel like such a cow.
Don't be so hard on Jackie. She's only looking out for you.
I know. It's always easier, isn't it, when it's someone else's life to say, oh, just walk away.
Well, if Ryan is telling the truth about this Abby one just being a fling, then you've got no reason to feel threatened by her.
I never said I did.
Katie, it's me you're talking to. Queen of paranoia. You know, it's only to be expected that you'd feel insecure when you find out your boyfriend's got a child with another woman. At least it shows that you care.
So you think I should stick with Ryan then?
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that Ryan might one day end up with the child, which is pretty unlikely. But even if that does happen, you could cross that bridge when you got there.
Pretty big bridge, if you'd ask me.
I noticed it when I was changing him. His little legs are red raw.
That's terrible, letting you get sunburned like that.
Poor Harry doesn't know what to do with himself. I've spent all day rubbing after sun on him, but it's not helping much.
Maybe you should take him down to the doctors.
No, it's only a problem for blisters. Then I'll be straight down the hospital. I don't know what Susanna's playing at most of the time. Letting him crawl around without any protection on.
You've only been home for 5 minutes and you're already moaning about Susanna.
Are you going to be like this all night? You'll make me wish I'd never come home.
Hiya.
All right.
What are you thinking?
That at the moment, you're all I've got. You're like a Byronic hero in a romantic novel. Heathcliff to my Cathy. The poor gamekeeper to my Lady Chatterley.
What, a bit of rough, you mean?
No. It's just that we're different. That's all. We're from opposite backgrounds. You can't deny that.
No, I suppose. This is what I always dreamed of, though. Having my own business, a family to support. Margie at home looking after the kids.
Greg, you're not telling me it was your life's ambition to be a breadwinner.
OK, dreamed of is a bit strong. It is what I wanted, though. What I thought I wanted. But after everything that's happened over the last few months, getting to know you, I don't know whether that's enough anymore. You made me look at things differently. Susanna?
Yeah, that's Harry. I'll have to go see to him.
I'll leave him. He'll go off again in a few
No, he'll wake him up. Better see to him.
Yeah, here's another. Although the fetus is only a maximum of 20 millimetres long, after only 8 weeks, all the major organs are in place.
What are you like with that book?
Hey, this book's only the start of it. My dad and auntie have already said they'll buy us a pram, and yesterday we went to a shopping village in Cheshire and bought a cot.
Cheshire? Very nice.
No, it was a nightmare. They had so much nice stuff, I could have bought the place out. As soon as we got some cash saved, we're fitting that flat out with all new furniture.
Yeah, I see. Chapter 7, preparing for your new arrival. She's nested. Classic symptoms. You want another drink?
Oh, not for me. Got some college work I should be getting on with.
Fair enough. What about you, Rach?
Yeah? Are you sure you want to go? We could get a video or order a pizza.
No, you're all right. I best be off. See ya.
See you, Katie.
Do you know what? I couldn't murder some of that fresh seafood we had in Nine Apple.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't the only tasty dish on offer, though, was he? That waiter took quite a shine to you. Do you know we got a free bottle of wine out of him most nights?
What waiter?
Oh, just some fella that worked in the restaurant we went to.
Did he try it on with you?
No, Nicky's just winding you up. He was about 60. Dead slimy, like, really fancied himself. Fancy.
Sorry. I think I'll go and check on the specials.
God, Jace, thought you'd be really pleased. I had a good time.
Too good a time, if you'd ask me.
Hiya.
All right.
What was it? Emergency meeting at the Magic Circle?
What?
The reason behind your disappearance?
Oh, no, some old fella rang from Clubmore, wanted me to fit a new lock on his back door.
I bet there's some man at night. What do you think?
Yeah, good.
Well, dinner shouldn't be too long, so you take this and relax while I put the finishing touches to a gourmet feast in here. Then you can tell me all about your day.
Do you mind if I jump in the shower first? I'm dead on my feet here.
Yeah, of course, love. And hey, if you put that aftershave on that Nicky got you for Father's Day, you never know. Dessert might come quicker than you expected.
So did you have a good time on your travels then?
Oh, yeah, it was brilliant. It's good to be back here and all, though. I can't wait to get over there and start earning myself some pennies. So, how's the new job going?
It's all right, yeah. A couple of accidents, like, but nothing too serious.
What kinds of accidents?
Well, all the women in the pool keep banging their head on the side because they're too busy checking out my legs to see where they're going. Best not be hustling it.
Oh, they're just talking. I'm not too keen on him either, but Nicky seems to think he's sound.
I am not having this.
Jason, don't leave her alone. And I, Jason, oh, do you know was just telling me?
What do you think you're playing at, eh?
You are?
Is he hassling you?
Jason.
We're just having a chat, mate.
Mate, I'm not your mate. Don't mate me.
You got that right.
What's got into you, eh? We were just talking.
Yeah, but it didn't look like that from where I was sitting.
I'm really sorry about this, do you know?
Jay, what's the matter, mate?
Nothing.
Would you mind doing nothing a bit quieter? There's people trying to have a drink here.
Get off.
Jason!
You know, we should do this more often, you know.
Yeah, you want to make sure you've got that paycheck from Brussels in the bank before you go ruining me.
Maybe we can afford this. Just means our Emily will have to kiss goodbye to a university education, that's all.
Don't tease me.
I know. Used to like it when I teased you. Makes a change, doesn't it? Me and you here, no interruptions. The way things were going, I thought we were going to have to move to Club Moor. Never wanted to see any more of you.
Don't get you.
Club Moor? The owl fella with the busted back door. Were you here this afternoon?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
Greg, you okay? You seem very quiet tonight.
Oh, sorry, babe, I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
Is there nothing troubling you? What's this?
That powder you've been on about. It's for you, it's just something I picked up.
For me? It's not my birthday, is it?
No, I just thought I'd treat you and say sorry if I've been a bit off lately.
Oh, Greg, it's stunning. Oh, you're always full of little surprises. Oh, come here. Hey, do you think I should put it on now?
No, you don't want to ruin it.
Why are you worried in case I put it on? You won't be able to contain yourself and you'll tear it off me in a moment of uncontrollable passion. Oh, what can I say? It's gorgeous. Come on.
What are you doing?
I'm getting something for you. To cool you down. Because you are gonna need it.
All I want to know is how your night in with Margie went. She sounded quite bright when I spoke to her this morning.
And you want to know if it was me who put a smile on her face?
Tell him that I'm looking forward to him coming out, and that's when I want to see him. Walking free.
Don't we all?
We're friends, aren't we?
Is that all you want us to be?
The search for the ideal man continues for the girls looking for love in Leeds tomorrow at 9. But the search for the car of the year is complete next on 4 in Driven.
Finally finished in the bathroom, then.
I've got to look my best for my new job, haven't I?
We're paying for a good education for you. Don't you staying in some dead-end leisure club forever?
It's only a summer job, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life picking up other people's sweaty towels.
I'll catch you in the very good.
Oh, your mum left Daffy before she went to work.
Isn't she good, eh?
Did you have a good time last night?
Yeah, we only went to Barbrook, but we had a laugh. Apart from this one being a real pain.
Me?
Yeah, you, having a knock with your own from next door and then going on a Katrina all night.
What about her dodgy photos?
They're not dodgy. She's a model.
Oh, it's easy for you to say you're not a fella.
Well, he's the one who spoiled Katrina's night, not me.
Look, all I'm saying is that I'm entitled to express my opinion. And she was out of order.
Anyone would think that she'd done some full frontal centrefold. Anyway, I'll put you and me munch. Have a nice night in.
Don't be nosy. Listen, good luck today.
Oh, I see. Avoiding the question, are we?
Well, I just assume that you and me will have a great night in. So you won't be on me back if I want to go out more often, you know, and leave you to it.
You're going to be late for work.
Looking forward to a hard day at the office?
I am actually, but only because the boss is away on holiday. Makes a day fly by not having to watch everything I say and do.
Morning.
Hope Brian gets back with the car soon. Time's getting on.
Oh, he won't let us down.
Will a fiver be enough to take into Luke?
Yeah, I'd say so. From what he said about the prison shop, there's not exactly a lot to spend it on. I can't get used to him being locked up like this, you know, for so long now.
A few more weeks and we'll have him back.
What if he doesn't want to come home, though? I mean, we couldn't blame him if he wanted to get away.
But like back to Ireland?
Yeah, he might well, or anywhere where no one knows what's gone on. I'd understand. It's just, I don't think I could lose him again. Once was enough.
All we can do is ask him what he thinks he should do. Then make sure he knows we'll stand by him, whatever his decision.
Yeah, I just want him out so I can look after him and hug him and just love him.
Don't be getting yourself all wound up now. He has little enough contact with us as it is. At least try not to show him how much it's affecting you.
It's so hard though, Joey.
I know, but the last thing he needs is for us to make him feel worse. He needs us to put on a brave face.
He needs to know how much he means to us.
He knows that.
Morning.
Let's stay to you. You look like you slept in a bush.
I feel like I did as well.
Yeah, well, you better get a move on if you're coming to see Luke.
Yeah. Do you think he'd mind if I didn't go?
Oh, love, you know how much it cheers him up.
I know all that, but I hate the place, though. I hate the smell and I hate the atmosphere and the way the warders look at you.
Yeah, we know the story. It isn't easy for any of us.
Well, no one's going to force you to go.
I'd rather not.
He'll understand.
Oh, sound. Tell him that I'm looking forward to him coming out, and that's when I want to see him, walking free.
Don't we all?
That moment can't come soon enough. Right. Sounds like Ryan.
I feel last about not going now.
Don't worry. We'll tell Luke we left you doing the washing up. That'll cheer him up.
Hi, love.
Hiya.
This is good of you, boy.
Ah, get out of it.
No, it is, Ryan. You could be out earning money.
I could do with the time off. There you go.
Thanks, love.
Thought old Matt was going with you.
He can't face another visit.
You can't blame him. He's still only young.
Gets me the same way. Only stick it for old Luke's sake.
Sure it's okay? Us using the car?
Yeah, no bother. I've got someone I want to see later on anyway.
Okay.
See you.
What's wrong with parking outside that? Wouldn't mind Jason up then, would you? You what? Nicky reckons there Jason goes off his head over nothing. He had a go at me last night just for talking to him. So, if he sees us parked here, he'll give us something to do, won't he? Like what? Watch his head explode. All right. First day in work, yeah?
Yeah, thought you were showing me the ropes this morning.
I am. I'll be round in a minute.
Great, see you there then.
What do you think you're playing at parking there?
Oh, he sounds just like me dad then.
I said, watch this. It's my wheels. I mean where it's parked.
Hey, lighten up, will ya?
We'll only be 5 minutes.
See, 5 minutes, it's not exactly in our way, is it?
Yeah, well, it's parked across ours and it shouldn't be, so get it moved. Look, I'm only just going to go and get a pair of trackies. I don't care. Now move it. Beaut.
Just ignore him. I'll see you in wake.
See, I told you he'd lose it.
Yeah, that's right. A big bouquet of flowers to Susanna Morrissey. Number 7, Brookside Close. That's Manor Park. Love from you-know-who. As soon as you can, please. Yeah, got it here. 3546.
Right, soft dollies. What are you doing?
Telephone line. Computer. We are back online. Give us a hand.
Yeah, about time and all. I said it wouldn't be 5 minutes, didn't I? Yeah, and make sure you don't park it there again, OK?
What's going on out here?
That's your home lad from next door. Look how he's parked.
No, Mark.
He's not worth wasting your energy on. Do you want to go and get ready for work?
Yeah, in a minute.
Now, you mean?
Hiya.
Oh, yeah. You busy?
Yeah, got loads on.
You haven't got time for a coffee, then?
Not really. I'm expecting a call from Mr. Carlton.
I suppose you think I've got a bit of a cheek asking you.
No?
Well, I thought you might do after last week. You know, in one minute you think I've no ties, and then the next you have to deal with me stupid past.
It did take me back a bit at the time.
I wouldn't blame you if it still did and all.
How old were you when you went out with Abby? 16. And she had Leah when you were just 17. And you're both just kids. It wasn't exactly a serious life choice.
No, you're right. It wasn't.
And you've grown up a huge amount since then, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, just a bit. So, are you saying that you and me, well, that you won't let all this stuff come between us?
Yeah, I guess so.
What, even though I've got a kid by someone else?
Even that, yeah.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't want to know me.
I suppose I thought the same, but I just needed some time.
Well, can I buy you some lunch later or something?
We could meet up, yeah. Actually, I might have some more news for you by then. About your paternity right over Leah.
Oh, Katie, you've gone to all that trouble for me.
I just mentioned it to Mr. Carlton. He said he'd check it out for me and let me know. Pretended it was a client inquiry.
What a star, eh? So, should we meet up in Barbrookie?
Maybe better not to. We only have Rachel and Mike hanging around us.
Well, we could go somewhere else if you like.
I won't have that much time. How about just up in the flat? Have a sandwich and a coffee?
Yeah, great. I'll be there.
I can give you your watch back then and all.
I've been looking for that all over. How come you've got it?
I found it down the back of the sofa. Can't imagine how it got there. Anyway, I'll have to make you move. Call for me, okay?
Yeah, later.
So do you think you can manage that then? Hose down, mop prints, and then move on, start again?
I'll give it a go.
I know it's complicated, but you'll get used to it.
Very few days I will, only quicker.
And when you finish, just give us a shout, yeah?
And what will you be doing in the meanwhile?
Supervising you?
Get out of it.
No, really, I've got one of the real serious jobs to do. Refilling the drinks machines.
Well, good luck. Hope you can cope with the excitement.
You get used to it. I thought I might give Leo a ring and all later, get him to come round at dinner time, we'll come in for a swim.
Are you allowed to do that?
Do I look like I care?
Go on, get going. Let me get on with this. I can't wait to get started here.
Have you come to check up on it?
Somebody has to. Well, I've seen everything now. Here's you getting a university education and you're still mopping floors, just like your nan.
Not as good as you, though.
Oh, you don't need to tell me that. Oh, for goodness sake, put your back into it, girl.
Nanny, yeah?
Come here. I'm making lunch for your father today. I want to be able to give him a good report on you. Yeah, that's the way, see?
Carry on if you want.
What do you take me for? Good luck in your new job, love.
Thanks.
I wonder how many people are surfing the net right now.
Millions.
Millions plus two, us two. We got back online just in time, you know, just right for the eclipse. We could end up getting a big load of rush orders.
Good job we got another sack of that aggregate in. Can't I ever go in there?
Whose telephone bill is it?
Just get off my back, will you, Mother?
I'll ignore that.
Nothing new there, then?
All I want to know is how your night in with Margie went.
Isn't that our business?
She sounded quite bright when I spoke to her this morning. Happier than she has for a while, certainly.
And you want to know if it was me who put a smile on her face? I think you got a cheek, to be honest.
So did she like her new nightie, then?
You don't give up, do you?
I'm only asking. You did give it to her?
Yes, I did, like I said I would. And she thought it was great. And yes, I did put a smile on her face.
I'm sorry, love. It's just that I've been so upset at the thought of you and Margie having problems. And you seeing someone else.
Mother.
I know. I just want to be sure we've seen the last of Susanna Morrissey.
You said it.
You sure?
Are you satisfied? If you try really hard, you might be able to smell Margie's perfume on it.
I'm sorry, but you are doing the right thing, you know, love. And I know you felt like I was interfering. But in the end, it's not just you and Margie that'd be affected by there being another woman. It's the whole family.
Is that dinner ready yet?
Don't burn your fingers, love. I'll see you later.
Well, you sure they're for me?
Yes.
Bye. Bye. Bye, thank you. Love from you know who.
Phone Abby up out of the blue. I mean, I feel dead awkward. Wouldn't it be better if a solicitor phoned for me?
It was a solicitor who told me you could do it yourself. You even gave me a contact number for a solicitor in Scotland if you needed it. Apparently the law is slightly different up there.
See, you've lost me already.
It's simple. The way it works is your daughter's got the right to see you in law, and Abby can only keep you apart if you let it happen. If you stand up for your daughter's rights, she'll have to let you see her.
So how come a solicitor suggested that I contact Abby myself?
Well, if you go in there with all legal guns blazing, she might just decide to make it harder and harder for you to see your daughter. If you just make a call and sort it out between you, you'll save yourself a lot of money and a big messy legal battle.
I should be paying you a fee for all this advice.
We're friends, aren't we?
Is that all you want us to be?
Well, we could be really good friends. And I put the flat to myself while Jackie's away sunning herself.
Come, Ed. You should be all right for half an hour. You sure this is okay? Of course it is, you mean, mate. Yeah, but I'm not a member. Just enjoy, okay? The boss is on a lunch.
Hiya. Look, I've finished my Mrs. Mop act.
Doing a good job there.
Oh, don't pretend like you actually care.
All I care about is my wage packet at the end of the week. And if the management have got nothing to complain about, then I'm still in a job, aren't I? And you?
Sounds good to me. Won't that give the management something to complain about?
We'll try. Come, Ed. We've got the hourly toilet inspection to do.
You didn't say much on the way back.
Well, it takes me a while to get that place out of my system. It's so degrading. The way the staff look at us, it's as if we're guilty by association.
Well, at least Luke seems to be keeping his spirits up.
I don't know where he gets his strength from.
I wasn't sure whether to believe him, you know, when you asked him about moving on when he got out.
No, I'd know if he was covering up his real thoughts. No, if he says he wants to stay round here and still live with us, that's what he'll do.
You don't think he was just saying that for our benefit, knowing that we'd want him to stay around?
Joey, I'm sure he meant it. And he seems hopeful about getting work.
Well, that's just one of the things he's going to have difficulty with, among a million others.
Come on, let's get a move on. Ryan will be desperate about getting his car back by now.
I'll get the kettle on. Get us a nice cup of tea.
Will a sandwich do you?
I wonder what Matt's up to now.
Love from you know who. What would have happened if Katrina had taken them?
I don't know. I don't care.
It's going to take some explaining to her.
Just tell her they're from a supplier or something.
You shouldn't be spending your money on me like this. First the negligee, now these. They are gorgeous, though.
Do you really like them?
Oh, of course I do. Who wouldn't? Don't know what I've done to deserve them.
Just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Show you how much you mean to me.
Hang on. Don't go digging yourself in too deep here. Let's not get carried away.
How do you mean?
I mean, thank you for the beautiful flowers, which I adore. But let's not forget what we're doing together.
There's no chance of me forgetting. I can't keep you out of my mind.
At the moment, yes. But we can't take it for granted that things will go on like this forever. I mean, you're married, remember? And there'll come a time when you'll be back with Margie again. That's what happens in affairs. And we'll just have wonderful memories of each other. I mean, I may not like it, but I'll have to accept it. And when the time comes, well, let's just say I'll understand. I won't create any embarrassing hassle for you. I should get that.
So you're actually on the internet now?
Yeah, it's boss. You can use it for all sorts. Research, email, selling stuff.
Hang on. Where did this computer come from?
It's Bosco's mum's.
Yeah. She said we could have a lend of it.
Can I have a go?
Of course you can. Yeah, sure, Bosco.
Me?
Yeah, it's your computer, mate.
So, what do you want me to search for?
I don't know. You choose.
So Bosco's mum doesn't mind you having it?
No, there's more room here. So, how was Luke?
Keeping his spirits up. Trying to think really positive about life once he gets out.
He's only got 3 weeks left, hasn't he?
He has. We told him to fly by. He doesn't seem so sure.
Did you tell him I was sorry for not going up?
He understood, love.
He said he wouldn't hold it against you. Much.
There you go. Loads of information on the solstice there.
Look at that. OK, what do I do now?
Just click on anything you want to know more about.
We use the net for business, mainly. You can get in touch with millions of people all over the world.
How much is this costing?
It's just the price of a local phone call.
Beats looking for a summer job, I suppose. Or a proper job, even. Isn't it about time both of you were looking for something?
We found it. We're going to be like Beardy Branson or Ben and Jerry, self-made millionaires.
Oh, right. Of course you are. I think I'll get that sandwich now. Niamh?
Yeah, in a wee minute, love. This is really interesting.
It's great. It's like a drug. I mean, it's really interesting.
You're going to be using this a lot?
Loads.
So we can't use the phone?
Well, not that much.
I think I'll make that cup of tea. Niamh?
No, not just yet, thanks, love. I could be here for hours on this.
Best lunch hour I've had in a while, this.
And me. I have to be getting back, though.
Yeah, me too. My mum and dad will be back with the cab by now.
What are you going to do about phoning Abby?
I'll have to wait till they all go out again now.
Here, use this while I get ready for work.
I brought you tea anyway.
I'll have it in a minute.
Has Bosco made a start on them booties yet?
He's halfway through the loaf already.
Good lad. Have you seen me mum on this?
Can you imagine me trying to do this before I learned to read? Look at me, reading these wee messages when they come up, following the instructions. I'd have been sat here like a dummy, just nodding and pretending I could understand what was going on. Or more likely, I'd have pretended I was too busy to even have a go.
Can you remember what it was like not being able to read?
Oh, don't even want to think about it. All those wasted years. And all it took was a wee bit of courage and some help. And here I am, browsing the web. Sure, I'm set here for the day.
I'll go and help Bosco get the scanny.
It's just brilliant.
Really proud of you. Really proud.
Where did you disappear off to? I brought Nicky home to change the trainers, or others got wet. And you drove, you lazy pig. We only had 10 minutes to spare. Well, you could have walked in 5. You're just trying to keep in the good books. Look, our others got soaked. And anyway, what a car's for. But you could have told me you were going. You just left me in the pool by myself, or if someone would have asked me membership.
You didn't, did you?
No.
There you go, then. Nothing to worry about.
Right! I told you this morning. Now shift it.
Why should I?
Is he thick? Because it's in front of ours, that's why. So stick it in front of yours, or somewhere more painful.
I'm not moving it anywhere.
Right. Then I'll do it for you now.
You touch them keys and you're dead.
Don't make me laugh. Then just leave it, eh? Get it shifted.
I'm not going nowhere.
What's going on?
You stay out of this. I'm not going to tell you again. Now shift it.
Jason, leave him alone. He's waiting for me.
You what?
He's brought me home from work so I could change my Chinese.
And why didn't you say so?
Did you ask?
He just gets ways. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. My mate Leo's standing by to protect me.
I better get back to work.
Thank you for these.
Well, it's about me going back to Margie. You make it sound inevitable.
I'm only protecting myself for the time when I get left behind. And Margie's got you all to herself again. And there's been no homes wrecked or marriages broken. That's not why we're doing what we do, is it? We're doing it because it's right for us now, not to hurt other people.
You're amazing, you know. prepared to give up the chance of happiness. With me, I mean. For the sake of Margie and the kids.
Greg, too much thinking. Too many words. And Katrina won't be back for at least an hour. So let's not talk. Let's just...
Did you get through to Abby?
Yeah.
Did you ask her how Leah was?
Fine, she said.
And?
She wasn't too keen at first. Said, could she have some more time and could she ring me back?
Giving you the push off, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, she couldn't phone you at home anyway. Your mum and dad would find out about Leah.
Yeah, I thought that. So I took a bit of a liberty. I hope you don't mind, but I gave her your number here.
Oh, right. OK. As long as she doesn't start messing about, you know, phoning here and being awkward. Can't see Jackie standing for that when she gets back.
Oh, no, I'm sure she won't. I'll give her loads if she tries.
I hope she doesn't. I've got to go. Sorry.
Do you want me to come round again tonight?
Yeah, OK. That'd be nice.
Bye.
Abby's just phoned. She's coming to Liverpool with Leah.
Move it! Just don't, all right?
Think your little dream home's going to cost a fortune? I don't care. I'll have my little dream home, you'll see.
This is starting to sound like a convenient excuse.
Greg, I don't need to make any excuses.
You better get off then and quick.
True life adventures from Barbados to the Norfolk Broads next on 4 when Davina McCall presents The Real Holiday Show.
Oh, yeah? I thought I'd do you one of these specials.
And what's that? Scrambled kitchen?
Hey, all the best chefs make mess.
Yeah, but they have skivvies to clear up after them.
Don't worry about the cleaning up. I'll do all of that.
Good. 'Cause I've been mad busy all day. With that Divvy Nathan's off sunning himself. I'm stuck in the office with all the work he left me.
Just forget about Cuddington and work and just unwind.
Ta. Smells, interesting.
Yeah, it's Malaysian. I got the recipe off a bloke I met in a youth hostel in Penang. But it won't be ready for about another hour. So you just sit down and relax while I keep going.
We'll get used to this.
Had your money's worth out of that now. Maybe you should get rid.
Nah, it's got a few years in it yet.
Sounds like it and all. Remember my old van? I should have got rid of that sooner than I did. I spent loads trying to keep her on the road.
But your old van had been round the clock a few hundred times delivering pizzas, hadn't he? I mean, this hasn't done anything like that mileage. Right, I'm going to put a few hours in on the extension, so I'll need most of the gear.
Oh, he better not park outside here again. She didn't get the lift off him. Don't he work around the corner?
Yeah, he's not blocking the drive, just ignore him, mate.
Ah, thanks a lot, Jane.
No sweat. And just give us a ring later if you fancy coming out with us.
What are you doing with him?
Shut up, you're really starting to bore me now.
still can't see anything, Sid.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Do you want me to have a look? I'm dead good with cars.
Yeah, so we've just heard.
Do you have to drive on the close like that?
I wasn't driving that fast.
You could have been a kid out playing or anything, you know.
Don't worry, I'm a bus driver and all. Now let me have a look.
You know, when he was going into school, I would have gone to New Brighton with our Val and the kids. It's supposed to be the holidays and he's making millennium videos. Still can't decide whether to paint these walls or just paper them. Oh, you best paper them, love. Covers over all the cracks. Or in our case, all the bullet holes. I don't just want to throw up some boring wallpaper, though. I want this place to be dead classy. You've had your head in too many of those Ideal Home magazines, you know. All this interior designer stuff. It's all very well for the big posh houses, but not houses like these.
Oh, speak for yourself. I want this place to look exactly like those houses and magazines, and I don't see why I shouldn't.
You're prepared to pay for it.
I am, yeah.
Listen, love, will you do us a favour? If you get time, have a root around for some stuff for the hospital feast.
Oh, well, if I get a chance. What kind of stuff do they want?
Well, it's me who wants it, actually. I'm running a store. They asked me and I said, yeah.
Oh, good one.
I only want good quality items, mind. You know, new stuff, things you haven't used. Don't want your prezzies, things like that. And we asked Susanna if she'll have a sort out for me.
Oh, after their posh cast-offs, are you?
Too right. I want my stall to raise the most money.
Sound like you're really determined.
Oh, I am.
And I reckon you'd be really good at it and all.
See, I told you that was good. But keep it pressed down.
Still doesn't sound too good, Sin.
We're getting there. Tim's just phoned from the chippy. He wants to know if you're showing up. Is it busy? No, he said it's dead. I'll sort this out and then I'll go and sort him out, all right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, try it now. Go on.
Finger crossed or what?
You seen him giving you dags?
Oh, he's just shocked because his sister's Wellington.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she is, man. We've been having a buzz all day in the elf club. I think I'm in with a real chance there. I'm not going to give it up just because of a divvy brother.
You sure you don't want me to help out?
No, it's all under control.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You could chop those spring onions for me while I tidy up a bit.
Yeah, OK. I didn't know you could cook.
Well, there's loads you don't know about me.
I'd say that again. Did I be phone?
No, and it doesn't look like she's going to either now.
She's still night.
Well, you're gonna have to take it to the garage, Sin.
Oh, it'll cost the packers. I'll fix it myself.
Hey, you should have been in the chippy nearly half an hour ago, you know.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Tim will ring if it gets busy.
And what if the summons gets delivered? Or have you forgotten all about that?
No, I haven't forgotten.
I mean, obviously this whole heap of junk is more important to you than my business closing down, which is thanks to you. Have you forgotten about that as well?
No, and you're right. I'm sorry. I'll get round there.
Look, it's all right. Forget it. I'll go around for half an hour.
No, it's my shift. I'll go down there.
There's nothing you can do even if the summons does arrive. Just try fixing this a bit longer, eh?
Are you sure?
Yeah, but I've got to pick Gemma up later, so you'll have to take over then.
No problem.
Better get a move on.
I won't be a minute.
Hey, look. Jerome, come and move your car so that Margie can get past. Lee, come and help me push this back. Come, Ed.
You are not parking there.
I'm not blocking your precious drive, so chill.
Hey, now, kick off. So you let me get past.
So now you can move the car.
And you can get in. Thanks, love.
No problem.
Hey, look at this. N.G. His initials are there.
N.G.? Well, I can't think of anyone who's lived here with the last name beginning with G. The Banks were here before the Simpsons, weren't they? So it must be someone before that.
Well, who was here before Uncle Billy moved next door?
Oh, that other one. You know, the posh one. But her last name began with H, didn't it? Oh, that would bug me now. So, what have you got planned for this stall of yours?
Oh, I've been doing some knitting, you know, just simple matinee coats for babies. And I'm going to do some baking.
Are the hospital going to come and pick all that stuff up for you? Well, I haven't thought of that. I'll have to organise the list.
Sounds like you're going to be busy.
Wish I had time to do more. Oh, I know. I just wish there was more hours in the day. I'd love to have a good few weeks to get stuck into this place, or things are going to start getting hectic at the club.
Why don't you get Greg Shadwick in to do it for you?
Well, I've already told him I want him on standby for the opening of the club.
Everything's going okay, isn't it?
Yeah, but if we get any problems like Suzanne had with the restaurant, I'm going to want him to help out.
Why? What could go wrong?
Oh, plenty of things, believe me.
Well, I still think you could get Greg to do in here as well, you know.
I don't want anything getting in the way of the opening of this club. This place will just have to wait. Hey, Sinbad's over there working on his van. Why don't you ask him to give you a lift to the hospital fete?
Oh, I could do, I suppose. Oh, they're gorgeous.
I know. It's covering for a suite. I can't decide which one I want.
Oh, I've always fancied having a sweet made. You know, like the ones in the shopping bowls.
Hey, that's where that's from.
Made to order furniture, the Stacey.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing, love. No, as long as you can afford it, nothing. I think your little dream home's going to cost a fortune.
I don't care. I'll have my little dream home, you'll see.
Oh, I believe you, love.
Right, I'm off around the chippy.
All right, I won't be like... Ow, what's your head? Don't you think you're wasting your time?
I'll get it fixed.
See you later.
Pass us that spanner, will you? See if I can't knock it out.
Hi, Mick,
You
love.
want to watch? It might make it worse.
Just give us in here, will you?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hiya.
Right.
Huh? Is that you under there, Sin?
All right, Jack, won't be long.
You enjoying your new job at the club, love?
Yes, they're good. Oh, take it easy, Sinbad.
What's your head? All right, Jack, what can I do for you? What?
Nothing.
No, you just got a bit of oil on your face, that's all. Listen, Sin, I was just wondering, could you give us a lift in the van next week with a load of stuff? I'm running a stall at the hospital faith.
Not the general.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Moore's press gang me and Simmons are doing something for them.
Oh, well, we can all go together then.
Yeah, well, if I can get this sorted out in time, well, no problems, yeah.
Oh, thanks. And listen, could you have a look if you've got any stuff that you don't want? Only I want as much as I can get, you know. And no rubbish, all right?
I'll have a look.
See you later.
See you later.
See you, Jack.
That's better.
Come on, let's see what's going.
All right. And you better go and move your car. Why? Just because Angry had told me to. Look, even his ma told him to behave. He just needs to chill out.
Shouldn't be long now. By the time the rice is done, it should be ready.
Yeah, let's have a taste.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Is it a bit too strong?
No, not really.
Need some coconut milk? I could have sworn I bought some. I'll have to go out and get some.
Well, I can't see the garage telling me.
Oh, there's a tin in ours. I'll nip round and get some in a minute. My mum won't mind.
What'd you tell your mum and dad about? Leah, if Abby changed her mind?
I don't know. Just have to wait and see what happens.
Can you get that moved? It's blocking the drive.
Thanks, but there was no need. I could have asked him myself.
It's done now. Looks like I'll be seeing a bit more of you over the next few weeks.
Oh, yes, how come?
Lindsay's put me on standby to do some work in the club.
Oh, she didn't mention it to me.
Good news, eh?
Oh, yes. Thanks.
You
Get yourself back in there and get it moved.
I'm not blocking your precious drive, so do one.
I said move it.
Just don't, all right?
Just pack it in the pair of you.
Look, he's not leaving his car there.
Aren't I?
Just leave it, eh?
I said move it.
Oh, are you all right?
You ever touch him again, okay?
Or what?
You'll see.
All right, leave it.
He started it.
No, you did, by trying to wind me up parking there.
Just grow up, will ya?
I don't have to look out of the window every day and see scum like him parking outside her.
What do you think you're doing, eh?
Greg, control yourself. It's bad enough with these two idiots brawling. You in now. You better get him in and all.
You all right, love?
Yes, fine.
Look, we can't let him get away with it. Get him to move his car.
Will you just shut up? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
That's great, that. Taking some no-mark side instead of your own brothers.
While I'm out, I better call in at the taxi office, pay me settle for the week.
OK.
Keep an eye on that curry for us, will you? Might need a bit of a stir. Won't be long.
See you in a bit.
Who do you think you are, eh?
Never mind me. You're the one that's making a show of yourself and the rest of us by hanging around with someone like him.
The only person making a show of anyone is you behaving like some Nazi over something so stupid as parking.
It's not just that.
Oh, what is it then? Because I want to know why you're overreacting like this. Look, I'm warning the pair of you now. Stop it. Greg, will you tell him?
Just pack it in, will you?
I haven't even done anything.
Apart from mixing with that head case out there.
I am not having you choose my friends for me. If I want to go round with Jerome, I will. In fact, I'm going to meet him later, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, well, stop now. Don't think it's broken or anything.
He deserves an hide in the butte.
Yeah, let's just forget about it then, eh? I know he was out of order, and I know he's a bit of a divvy, but fighting with the neighbours is a big no-no. Especially as Mick's been good enough to let you stay. The last thing he needs is a feud with next door.
Yeah, but the dickhead could have broken Leo's nose.
But he didn't. All right, so the best thing is if Mick doesn't hear about it, OK? Yeah, there he is now. Remember, not a word. Come on, let me get these engine parts together.
You're joking, aren't you?
I think you've knackered.
What have you been doing?
Oh, it's all gone pear-shaped, you know.
You say that again. What have you done to Kipper?
Oh, it's just got messy underneath the engine before, you know.
Well, it suits you.
What does?
You better go and wash your face, mate. Look, I've left Tim coping all right, but you're going to have to give him a hand.
All right, lads, give us a hand with this.
Yeah, well, push the van out the way, will you? I'm like picking our Gemma up as it is.
Listen, while we're gone, no trouble, all right? And keep away from Jason.
Just tell me what your problem is with him.
I just don't like him, OK?
Can we leave it now?
No, we can't. The whole family kicking off in the middle of the road. I feel ashamed.
Right, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, where are you going?
Me room.
We should send him round to Susanna's to apologise.
I don't want him going out there again. He'll only end up in another fight.
Maybe I should go then.
Do you mind? It's just that I haven't got time. I'm supposed to be going out on a leave and do at work tonight.
First I've heard.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. You don't mind, do you?
Doesn't look like I've got much choice, does it?
So will you have a word with Susanna?
I suppose I'll have to, yeah.
Thanks, babe. I just didn't want to think I'm with a bunch of yobbos.
Oh, look at this house. I'd love to have the time and the money to do up somewhere like that.
I'd soon get bored.
Oh, come on, Vic.
I would. I'd much rather have just a normal house, you know, with enough money to feel comfortable and a job I enjoyed. That'd be much more fulfilling for me.
So what's stopping you?
There's no chance.
No. Yeah. You could easily find yourself a job you enjoyed.
Saving behind a counter's the best I can hope for.
Well, if that's your attitude, things will never change. And if I can move on from working in the chippy, you could easily find yourself a job you enjoyed. I think you should start looking for something.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, hi.
It's OK, Margie sent me.
Margie?
Yeah, well, I'm here with her blessing. I came to apologise about before. You gonna let me in or what?
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
Hello? Oh, hiya. I'm sorry, he's just had to go out for something. Do you want to leave a message? Right. OK. I'll tell him. Bye.
I'd love to know who that was. See, there was a young couple that lived here, but... Oh, she died. I think it was a wiring accident. Oh, great. This one's nice. Yeah, but their name didn't begin with a G. And it can't be the Addisons who lived here for a few years. Did any of them die in here? No. Thank God for that. So what do you think of that one? Oh, no. No, you see, Terry Sullivan lived here for a while with Sue. Oh no, it can't have been any of them. She died as well, you know, poor soul. And a little one. Will you stop it with all your morbid tales? Oh, it's all right. They didn't die in here. I don't care. You're giving me the creep. I'm starting to wonder if there's a curse on this place. Don't be daft. Ours is the one with the curse. That's it? Nah. No, it's too dark. No, N and G. I know who it was now. Who? It should say N and G. Nass and Georgie Simpson. Oh, no. Oh, what type of house I moved into? Oh, don't let it bother you, love. Most of the houses round here have got something to hide. Listen, you just get it looking the way you want it, and you'll be happy here. Honest, believe me. Listen, I'll have to get round to our Vals and pick the kids up, because they'll be back by now. So, you don't like any of these, then? It doesn't matter what I think, love. It's your house. You choose what you want and you go for it. Yeah, suppose you're right. Hey, and the same goes for you as well. How do you mean? Well, that job of yours. If you're not happy in the garage, look for something else. I know you're capable of better, but you're the one who has to decide what you want, and then you go for it. Hiya. Listen, I'm sorry, but before, just saying hello to that Davy brother of mine.
What's his problem? Did he get knocked back from being a traffic warden or something?
He's just a naff. I don't even want to talk about him.
Do you think he'd notice if I move a bit closer to yours?
Oh, don't you know me? He'll be out here again. You don't know what he's like.
He's probably got a radar that spots people getting too close to his little drive.
Jay.
God, you're right. He might come out and get me.
I'm back at him, will you?
Oh, we better get off then and quick. Oh, what the...
Jay? What are you doing?
No one saw us. Sound.
Hey! Come on!
I felt like doing a pair of them in, Jerome and Jason.
Oh, it couldn't be helped. I just lost my balance, that's all.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, fine. And there's certainly no need for anybody to apologise.
I was just glad I had the chance to call over.
Well, you better be getting back. Margie will be wondering what kept you.
She's too busy getting ready to go out. I'll call back when she's gone.
Well, there isn't really any point. I'm going to leave for the restaurant before 8.
I'll take some time off.
Well, I can't. And anyway, Katrina will be here with the children. In fact, they should be back by now.
Oh, come on, get someone to cover for you. It's not that often Margie goes out. Give Katrina the night off. She'll be made up.
I don't think I should.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but just not tonight.
You won't believe what's just happened. While I was round at ours, that lad who's staying at the Johnsons smashed into the back of my car.
Ow.
I don't know. I mean, he didn't even stop. He just did a runner. I mean, he mustn't have thought he'd been seen. You wait till I catch up with him.
I think you should calm down. There's something else you need to deal with. Something much more important.
What?
Abby's just phoned. She's coming to Liverpool with Leah. You're going to see your daughter.
All I'm saying is chances like this don't come along too often. We should take it while we can.
And I can't just drop everything because Margie's going out for the night.
Why not? You're supposed to be the boss.
Well, yes, I am, but I've got my responsibilities just like you have. And I can't expect Lindsay to watch over my business just because an opportunity to have sex has come up.
Don't describe it like that. It's not just the sex. I want to spend time with you.
Well, the way things are at the moment, we just can't.
It feels like we haven't caught up properly since you got back from your holiday.
Well, me being away is one of the reasons I can't take any time off. And with Jackie being away, it's just not fair on Lindsay to leave her in the club on her own again.
This is starting to sound like a convenient excuse.
Greg, I don't need to make any excuses. My work is important to me, and you just have to accept that.
The way things are going, we're hardly going to get any time together.
That's the reality of having an affair. We both knew that when we started this.
It might be a reality for you, but I am prepared to make sacrifices so we can see each other.
And I can't give that sort of commitment right now.
Can't, I just don't want to.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to explain my actions to you. We both decided when we started this it was nothing serious. It was just an affair.
There's no such thing as just an affair. Not for me, anyway.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's all it can ever be.
Well, it's a bit late for that now.
And why is that?
Because I love you, that's why.
Well, I think you better go now. Margie will be wondering why you've been away so long.
Yeah, right. I'll let myself out. I didn't think you could control who you fell in love with.
Greg, let's not spoil things by getting carried away.
Jerome reversed his car into Ryan's on Friday and then just drove off.
Oh, yeah, if anything goes wrong on the clothes, it's bound to be Jerome's fault, isn't he?
Have you told her who I am yet?
I think we've got a lot to sort out before we start on all the emotional reunions.
They could do with a bit of Friday comedy on the clothes, couldn't they? That's what's on our menu next on 4 with South Park at 9:30 and Frasier at 10. Next up, though, Monica and Chandler are hotter than July in Friends.
I'm going to drop you at Bar Brookie. You're going to have to finish off there yourself.
Oh, cool.
Lindsay Corkle wants me to do a bit of work in the club. The builder she's got's fallen behind, so she's flapping in case it's not finished in time.
Is that lad in?
What lad?
That lad who's been staying here, Leo's mate.
Jerome?
He reversed into my car on Friday and just drove off. You should see the state of it.
How do you know it was Jerome?
Because I saw him driving off the close.
Where's the car now?
It's in the garage. It's going to cost me 500 quid to get it fixed, and I'm telling you, there's no way it's coming out of my pocket.
I'm sure there's an explanation for all this.
Is he in?
No, I haven't seen him for a few days. I think he must be staying at his mum's.
Yeah, keeping a low profile, probably. Well, where does his mum live?
I couldn't tell you that. She's got enough on her plate without you going around there kicking off.
But what about me? I mean, that car's my livelihood. Every hour it's off the road, and I'm losing money.
Look, if you want a word with him, you're going to have to wait until he turns up.
Well, it better be soon. Otherwise, I'm going straight to the police.
Couldn't think of a better way to start a day.
Happy day, happy day.
Oh, thanks for giving up your time, girls. I really appreciate it.
Summer holiday's dead boring anyway, sir.
I think it's okay to call me Jimmy, seeing as we're out of school hours. Only don't go telling anyone.
So what is it that you actually want us to do?
Well, we'll get this down first, right? Then we'll decide where everything's going to go. And once that's done, we'll be ready to put needle to fabric.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Oh, I know. Emily and Kelly have just come round, goes and hang the tapestry.
Hi, girls.
Hiya.
You could have told me, couldn't you? I wanted you to keep an eye on William. I'm up to here trying to get organised with everything for the feast.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's not till Sunday, is it?
Yes, and I've hardly got anything done, have I? Look, I'm going to Val's anyway. She's sorting some stuff out for me.
Yeah, well, all right. Take him with you.
How am I going to cope with him with a big bin bag on the bus, Jimmy? I'll have to leave him with you.
No, he'll get in the way.
Well, stick him in the sandpit, he'll be made up.
Oh, aye, great. Yeah, and he'll get sand all over me tapestry, won't he?
Well, tough, you'll have to manage. Be a good boy for your dad, won't you, love? There you are. There you are. See you later. Try.
Jackie. Jackie!
Sorry for hassling you at work.
Oh, it's okay. Mr. Carlton with a client.
God, what a morning I've had.
Why, what's happened?
Well, I still haven't managed to catch up with that Jerome.
What time did Abby say she'd get here?
About 1. I can't believe she's agreed to let me see Leah.
I know. You must be made up. Were you meeting them?
Well, that's what I wanted to see you about. See, the thing is, I can't really take her back to my mum and dad's.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I hope you don't think I'm being cheeky, but I thought, well, with Jackie being away and you would be in work, I might ask if I could take her up to the flat.
Oh, right.
I mean, if it's a problem, I'll just meet her off the train and we'll go somewhere in town.
No, of course it's not a problem. I just wish you'd give me more warning so I could have cleaned up.
Oh, don't you be worried about that.
Well, I'll go to Barbary for me dinner. Keep out your way.
Don't be soft, it's your flat. But anyway, I want you to meet him. I mean, if that's if you want.
You sure?
What? Yeah, of course. I could do with the moral support.
I'll have to go. Have you still got Jackie's keys? You better get off then, give the place a quick hoovering before they turn up.
I really appreciate this.
I've got some prospective clients coming in this morning for a guided tour. Goodness knows what they'll think when they see the state of this place.
Well, we're getting there slowly but surely. And now Greg's come to our rescue, we'll soon be back on schedule.
Doing my best.
Really appreciate you coming in at such short notice.
Don't mention it. Didn't have much on this morning anyway.
Right. I better go and see if there's any news from these lighting people. And don't be distracting our workies now.
How are you?
Fine, why shouldn't I be?
No reason, I was only asking.
Yeah, well, I'm sound. I'm just trying to get on with my work.
Oh, Greg, there's no need to be like this.
Isn't it? You made it clear how you feel.
Have I?
But just having an affair, that's all it is to you.
Is this all to do with the L word?
I shouldn't have said it. I feel like an idiot now.
Well, I'm glad that you feel you can be totally honest with me.
Even if you don't feel the same.
I'm just not ready for that sort of commitment right now. And even if I was, I don't think it would be with a married man who lives next door.
That's a bit cold, isn't it? I didn't think you could control who you fell in love with. I thought it just happened when you least expected it.
Greg, let's not spoil things by getting carried away.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? Getting carried away?
I've been honest with you right from the start. You know I never wanted things to get too complicated.
I'm just some sort of plaything to you.
Oh, you don't talk rubbish. You know how much I like you.
But you don't love me.
Oh, I don't know how I've... Yes, of course I love you. I love being with you. I love spending time with you.
So what's the problem?
To be honest, it just freaks me out when you start talking about love. As if you think we're going to walk off into the sunset together.
I wouldn't complain.
I love you. But not enough to be responsible for the breakup of your marriage. Can't we just go on as we are?
Doesn't look like you've got much choice. You know, you got me wrapped around your little finger.
Bought you a present.
You shouldn't have done that.
No, it's a piece of ring. I know you seemed rather heartless last week.
Now I'm going to explain this to Margie.
Or you think of something to make you even more irresistible.
Susanna. Phone call for you. Hey, how's you meant to get any work done with you all over?
Oh, she'll hear you.
I'm only joking.
Well, please try and be a little bit more discreet.
I see your fella's causing more aggro.
I don't even want to talk to you.
Well, I want to talk to you. I heard Ryan Musgrove having a go at Mick Johnson this morning.
And what are you telling me for?
Well, apparently, Jerome reversed his car into Ryan's on Friday and then just drove off.
Oh, yeah, if anything goes wrong on the close, it's bound to be Jerome's fault, isn't he?
Ryan saw him, Nick.
Well, he must have saw wrong, because Jerome wouldn't do that.
Well, I reckon he would. And if you had any sense, you'd keep away from him. You don't need to be seeing someone like him.
I'm not seeing him, he's just a mate. Even if it was, it'd have nothing to do with you.
I'm telling you, Nick, keep away from him.
Didn't you listen to anything I said last week? It's none of your business.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Hiya.
You try and talk some sense into it.
What's up with him? Don't know. It's not like him to be so narky. He's usually such a laugh. I'm taking these to the park. Don't suppose you fancy it? Oh, anything to get away from around here. Come on.
So I wonder what we learned from the boy racing her.
I can't believe even Jerome would be that stupid.
Come off it, Mick. He drives like a lunatic. It's only a matter of time before this happened.
It's just one thing after another. All I need now is Mr. Moore to turn up with this summons.
Well, maybe no news is good news, eh?
You turn a kid.
Well, he hasn't mentioned this fate thing either. So we're a bit unlucky he's forgotten about us and gone off to persecute someone else.
Sorry to bother you. I'm looking for flat 2A Brookside Parade.
Yeah, down the very end, love. It's the last door.
Thanks very much.
I don't know how his mind works.
Mr. Moore's or Jerome's?
Jerome's. We know how Mr. Moore's mind works, don't we? He takes great delight in seeing me and you on tenterhooks.
Yeah, well, it's working. I can't stand getting up every day and expecting him to turn up on the doorstep.
Well, if that Ryan Musgrove's telling the truth, we won't be the only ones with a court case hanging over our heads.
Do you think it's some sort of cry for help?
Well, you got me now. Who, Jerome or Mr. Moore?
Oh, Jerome. I'm trying to understand why he acts like this.
Well, if you'd ask me, I think it's because he just gets a buzz out of winding people up.
I suppose we should wait till we get his side of the story before we go jumping to all kinds of conclusions, eh?
Well, it better be soon, because I can't see that Ryan Musgrove taking any crap.
Where will it all end, eh? See you later.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
You found it all right, then?
Just about.
What time did you leave Edinburgh?
Left the flat about 8.
Hello. Oh, you're gorgeous, aren't you?
She obviously gets her looks from my side of the family.
Have you told her who I am yet?
Not yet. I think we've got a lot to sort out before we start on all the emotional reunions.
Are you skiving?
I am entitled to a dinner break. In fact, as soon as I'm waking here, any chance of a freebie meal in your place?
Dressed like that?
Not even if I put on my new aftershave.
Oh, I can think of a more exciting way for you to spend your lunch hour.
Pack it in, mate.
Oh, don't panic. It's really quiet around here at the moment.
Yeah, anyone could walk in.
We better go somewhere more private then.
What are you doing? That's the fella's changing room.
It's empty. So I think we should take advantage of the fact.
Hiya.
Hiya. This is my girlfriend, Katie. Katie, this is Abby.
Hiya, Abby. Hiya.
And this is Leah.
Hello, Leah. Oh, isn't she lovely?
She seems really placid.
She doesn't take after you, then. Do you want a coffee?
I wouldn't say no.
So, do you get much help with her, then?
I've got a few mates up in Edinburgh. They help out whenever they can. Do you live there on your own?
Yeah, but I'm looking to move. I'm only in a tiny one-bedroom place. It's really vile. Oh, I'd kill for a place like this. How long have you two lived here for?
Oh, Ryan doesn't live here. Share with my mate Jackie. She's on holiday at the moment.
I'm really made up that you come.
Like I said, it wasn't like we had to go out of our way. We were on our way to London, stayed with my mum and dad for a few weeks.
Do you go down there a lot?
You must be joking. I left home when I was 15. You can imagine what it was like when I turned up a year later pregnant, not even knowing where the father was. They wouldn't have anything to do with me. That's how I ended up in Edinburgh. Went to stay with a mate up there and then got my own place.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking to them now, though, aren't you?
Well, it's better than it was. Besides, I'm just so skint. At least when we're down there, I don't have to worry about where our next meal was going to come from.
I was beginning to think that you wouldn't let me see her. But when I came to see her in Edinburgh, you were determined that you wouldn't let me near her.
Can you blame me? After the way you treated me? Disappearing like that? Leaving me to cope on my own with a baby at 16?
I just assumed you'd get rid of it.
It?
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I tried to explain this when I came to see you.
Yeah, well, I just didn't see why you should be allowed to turn up after all these years and suddenly think you could become the world's greatest dad.
No, it wasn't like that. If I'd known that you'd had Leah, then I would have tracked you down years ago.
Well, if you hadn't have abandoned me in roads like that, you'd have known all along.
So why the sudden turnaround?
Believe me, it's not because I wanted to. I realised one day Leah would start asking questions about who her dad was, why she hadn't met you. I didn't want her blaming me, turning against me.
So that was the only reason?
And the fact I knew you'd only have to go and see a solicitor, and then I'd be forced into letting you see her anyway. I could do without all that. So, looks like you got your own way.
I promise I won't let you down. I'll make it up to you.
So long as you're prepared to pay your way, then I don't see why there should be any problems.
If you do sign up for the Gold membership, you can use all the facilities of the health club, plus you'll have discounts at the restaurants. And as you can see, that's the swimming pool. And this is the male changing rooms. Right. Should we head up to the pool then?
I can't believe it.
Hey, that's amazing.
what William's done?
Oh, I knew that would happen. I told you to be careful, William. Oh, shake as much off as you can, girls. I'll get a cough. And you sit there and behave yourself, will you?
See, all the names coming off.
Well, don't be worrying. We can write it back on when it's dry.
Iron, how's it going?
That's how it's going. He spilt his drink all over it.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose, did you, son? Hey, our pal's giving you loads of stuff and made up.
Good. I'm pleased for you. Now you can keep him out of our way so we can get on in peace.
Oh, I can't him up to my eyes. We haven't all got the luxury of two little helpers, you know.
Why? What else have you got to do?
I haven't even started making me toilet roll holders yet.
Toilet roll holders?
Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, how did it go? It would have been great if I was trying to get them to sign up for a high-class brothel.
I'm sorry. Oh, don't look innocent, Susanna. What are you playing at?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
You and Greg Shadwick in the men's changing room. Oh, I've never been so mortified in my whole life. I opened the door, told them to have a look in, and all as we heard was moans and gasps.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really don't know what came over me.
If you'd have been a client, you'd have been barred on the spot. And what are those fellas going to think now, eh?
Well, I can assure you it won't happen again. You know, it was just one of those, mad spur-of-the-moment things. I mean, surely you must see the funny side.
Do I look like I'm laughing? Just remember, I pay Greg Shadwick to work here. If you want to pay him for his personal services, do it in your own time.
I can't get over how gorgeous she is.
Yeah. Well, she's being good now. She can be a right little cow when she wants to. I could strangle her sometimes.
I'm sure you don't mean that.
You're not the one who's had to spend the last 3 years bringing her up on practically nothing. It's not easy, you know.
I know. You've told me enough times.
Yeah? Well, you need reminding.
Doesn't make me feel good knowing that I've had a daughter out there for 3 years that I know nothing about.
You should have thought about that before you abandoned me.
How many more times do we have to go through this? There's only so many times I can apologise, admit how crap I've been.
Have you got any kids, Katie? No. Well, I'd think twice before having any with him. He might do his Houdini act on you as well. I should be getting back to work.
Look, I can understand you being angry with me, but I'm trying to be straight with you. I'm going to try and make it up to you, both of you.
Abby, it was nice to meet you. And Julia. Hopefully I'll see you again.
Yep, see ya.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you.
Well, it looks as though just about covered everywhere.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
And we've got all the IDs for our half.
Miss Farris's class hasn't done anything yet, though, have they?
It's because they're all backward.
Hey, that's not very politically correct, is it?
Oh, my nan said that her church give us a hand if you get stuck.
Yeah, great. Aye, don't be walking on it.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. I've only got my sandals on. I want to put these in the sun, you know, let the glue on them dry off. Oh, you're getting there, aren't you?
Yeah, slowly.
Do you want to make a start on clearing away, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing Sunday?
Well, I'm not doing nothing, why?
Oh, well, you are now. I'll need an hand with this faith.
You what?
Sinbad's offered to give me a lift down there in the van, but I'll need some help with the save, and apparently they usually chock her.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do. It's for a good cause, Jimmy. Remember what that hospital did for our William?
Sir?
Oh, way!
William, don't do that, love! Oh.
You're not going to try and drag me back into those changing rooms, are you?
Oh, well, now that you mention it.
You must be joking.
We couldn't if we wanted to. I've already had a ticking off from Lindsay.
How do you mean?
Well, apparently she walked in on us with some prospective clients and saw us.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, I'm afraid not. She's not a very happy bunny.
I hate the thought of her knowing.
Well, she promised me she wouldn't tell a soul.
Yeah, she might say that, but people gossip.
Well, Lindsay's not exactly my favourite person in the whole world, but I think I can trust her on this one.
Imagine if it had been someone else who'd walked in on us.
Well, they didn't. So we don't have any need to worry.
So listen, if you want me to do anything else this week, just give us a bell, OK?
Yeah, I'll leave you to get on with it and keep up the good work.
All back stuff?
Yeah, how's it going here?
Can't complain.
Hello. What's with the gob on you? Oh, you never guess who turned up to the chippy this afternoon.
And I've elected, judging by the look on your face.
Mr. him.
I'm not Mr. Moore.
Spot on.
Oh, you're joking.
I wish I was.
But you're not even supposed to be working there.
I know that, but I gave him a cock and bull story about how you'd retrain me and give me a full course on hygiene before you'd take me back on.
And do you think he believed it?
Well, he seemed to, but you know how sly he is. I bet he couldn't wait to run back up to his little office and write out a full report.
This is all I need.
Not only that, he was going on about this fete on Sunday. He said he's got something special lined up for me and Tim. I dread to think what it is.
Did he mention the summons at all?
No, not a word.
He's really enjoying this, isn't he? Keeping us in suspense. Well, I'll tell you something now, son. I'm not pandering to him anymore.
And here's me thinking I'd got away with this fate.
Just be grateful that's all you've got to worry about. At least you're not faced with the prospect of losing your business.
So, you're happy for me to start seeing her regularly?
I'm not happy. I just realise I don't have much choice. Like I said before, so long as you pay your way.
Yeah, of course I will.
And don't think you can be one of those dads who can throw me the odd 20 quid every now and then and expect me to be grateful.
I wouldn't be like that.
I'd want to work something out properly. They're not cheap, you know.
You make it sound like a car or something.
Believe me, it'd be cheaper having a car.
Look, I'll send you something every week. All I want is just a chance to get to know her.
Well, if you pay your way, then I'm sure we can work something out. Oh, I should be making a move. The train's at 5:30.
Well, can we arrange when I'll see her next?
I'll give you a call when I get back from London. That's another thing. I never know where I'm going to be from one day to the next. So if you want to start seeing her, it's going to have to be when it suits me.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take it one step at a time. Hiya, Leah. Do you want to come and sit with me?
No.
Oh, is that all right? Oh! Can I tell her who I am?
Only if you promise to keep your side of the deal.
I know we've got a lot of catching up to do.
In more ways than one.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's 3 years maintenance you owe me, for starters.
I'll make it up to you.
Well, you better add. Because you won't be getting any more chances if you mess up this time.
All right, Leah. Do you know who I am? I'm your daddy.
Susanna's not got some good stuff. Practically everything she owns needs a dry clean or hand wash only. Even a nightie looks like a Costa bun.
Can I push this down now?
You have to leave it for a few minutes. I wouldn't mind, but you say he's crying poverty.
Who is?
Am I talking to myself here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Miles away.
Anywhere interesting?
No. Just think about how Jason having a go at me before you know Jerome.
You must admit Jerome just seemed a bit off his cake.
I know. He's a good laugh, which is more than can be said of our Jason at the moment. I don't even know whether I fancy Jerome or whether he's just like a mate.
Do you reckon it was him that crashed into Ryan Musgrove's car?
I know it was.
What?
I was with him in the car.
How come you haven't said anything?
He didn't do it on purpose, it was an accident. You won't say anything, will you?
Of course not. But you must admit, it is a bit out of order just getting off like that. Not even saying anything.
I think you just panicked.
And you're just going to keep your mouth shut?
Would you really think I'm going to go out my way to help Ryan Musgrove after the way you treated me? We'll push this down now.
What do you want this time?
I'm sorry to hassle you at work again. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me today. You know, blending us the flat and well, just being so understanding.
It's okay.
I'm going to be really cheeky now, and I feel really crap about it, but you haven't got any money you could lend us, have you?
What for?
Well, I haven't got anything on me, and I want to give Abby some money for Leah.
Can't you just send something next week?
I wanted to give her something to go to London with. I'll give it you back first thing tomorrow.
Hang on. Right. 25 quid. That's all I've got.
Oh, that's brilliant. You'll get it back first thing tomorrow, I promise. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Look, I know it's not much, but take that for now.
Oh, you're going to have to do better than that.
It's all I can get. Look, I'll start putting some money aside every week out my wages. Only on the cabs, but I can probably manage 20 or 30 quid a week. I mean, how does that sound for now?
Sounds fine, for now.
I'll walk you to the bus stop.
It's okay.
No, I want to.
If you insist. To our cafe.
It's Katie.
Oh, sorry, I'm terrible with names. Looks like we'll probably be seeing each other again.
Yeah. Have a nice time in London.
I'll do my best.
See you later.
Yeah. Barbie and Leah coming. It just seems typical as soon as everything seems to be going okay in my life for once. Something like this has to crop up.
But you know, sometimes I get the impression he just doesn't even fancy me anymore.
We're talking bedroom department again.
I saw you with my own eyes. Well, you better get yourself down the opticians then, mate, because it wasn't me. Listen, you! What do you think you're pussy?
Now, if you're going to mess with motors, it really is the essential guide. Deals on Wheels, the new series, next.
Well, it does look a bit cloudy, but I don't think it's going to rain.
No, but it says here it's going to be cloudy with a few sunny spells.
Thanks very much, Wincy Willis.
Who?
Oh, before your time. Hey, Nick, do us a favour. Check those jacket potatoes while you're off. Should be done by now. Never mind reading the paper. Get on with the bar.
Mother, how many people are you expecting?
I've done too many.
There's enough there to feed the 5,000.
Right, I'm just going to have a quick bath and put my slap on before Katrina and your Nana get here. Turn that music down a bit. Somebody smells sexy.
It's, looks like good Barbie weather out there.
Yeah, thank God. Thought it'd probably lash down now in our luck. We've been looking forward to it. It's ages since we've done something as a family. That does smell nice. What is it?
I got a cheap off one of the lads in the Millennium Club.
Knock off.
Must be. Apparently it's dead dead in the shops.
Not that I'm complaining. It's a bit of an aphrodisiac.
Behave yourself, the kids are only through there.
Will you come and scrub me back for me? Do it, Mrs. 5 minutes.
No, I better get the Barbie going.
It's all right, Sir Jason. See to it. Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
You were up and out early.
Did I wake you?
No, just half fed in front of the telly.
I forgot my keys.
Oh, your keys now, are they?
You know what I mean? I'm dreading Jackie coming back. I've really enjoyed staying with you.
Hiya. Straight in, you in your nightie.
Well, Saturday morning, it's allowed.
Well, I'm off to the supermarket because we've got nothing in. I hope Jackie knows you've been subletting while she's away.
Oh, very funny.
See you later.
See ya. So how come you're up so early?
I couldn't sleep. I thought I'd go and pick the car up and get a few hours in later.
I thought your car was off the road.
All the back's completely buckled in, but I can still drive it. There's no point in being stuck on some garage forecourt doing nothing.
How are you feeling today?
Weird. I can't stop thinking about Leah. Oh, wasn't she gorgeous?
I thought she was just a bit near to you.
Is this your way of telling me that I'm gorgeous?
You know what I mean?
I'm just over the moon that she let me see her at last. I just hope Abby doesn't try and make things too hard for me. What did you think of Abby?
She seemed okay. Loads younger than I imagined.
Well, I told you, she's the same age as me.
I know. Just had this mental picture of her being older. Must have been really hard for her having a baby on her own when she was just 16.
Don't I feel guilty enough?
Oh, well, at least she got used to our pop now.
I know she probably doesn't care less about me. She's probably only doing it for the money, but I don't care as long as I get to see Leah.
I'm not being funny, but she spent the last 3 years bringing her up completely on her own. If it was me, I'd be milking you for every penny you had.
I'm not saying that I don't want to pay me way. I just want to make sure that Abby sticks to her side of the bargain and lets me see Leah regularly.
I'm sure she will.
I just need to prove to her that I'm genuine, that all I want is just the chance to be a dad.
Oh, give it time. I'm sure everything will work out fine. There's no reason why it shouldn't.
There is one thing I'm not looking forward to.
What's that?
Well, if I'm going to start seeing Leah regularly, I don't suppose I can keep her a secret from my mum and dad forever.
It's all right, Dad. You just leave all the hard work to us, eh?
First I've had to get in the bathroom all morning.
Can't you wait till everybody gets here, love?
It's only a few crisps.
There she is. Manor Park's answer to Kate Moss.
I wish.
Oh, yeah? Surprised Susanna let you come.
It's a weekend off.
What's Susanna up to?
She's sitting with the kids.
she's not in the garden, is she?
No, she's watching telly.
No, I was thinking that maybe we should ask her to come over.
I thought this was supposed to be a family barbecue.
To be honest, I'm glad to get away from her.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. It's not that I want her over here. I just feel sorry for her sometimes, you know. Oh, stuck on her own with those two kids.
She's not on her own. She's got me running around after like a lunatic.
You know, I can't believe you'd even think of inviting her after the way she's treated Tree. To be honest, I don't think I'll be able to stop myself from saying so.
And she's hardly me and Anne's favourite person either.
Yeah, well, no one's invited her, are they? So there's no need for anyone to worry.
Does she ever see anything of her husband?
Not that I know of. She never even mentions him.
What a swine, I'll tell you, if it was my fault, he'd be 6 foot under.
I know. It's one thing leaving your wife, but your kids as well. Someone smells nice.
Oh, it'd be my fault, there's new aftershave.
When is it?
Just something I got cheap in work.
When?
It was when you were at Barbrucky. One of the lads was selling it. I think it's knockoff.
I wouldn't mind some of that. Which lad was it?
I don't know. I think he works in the pool.
Oh, was it Martin's wife, like a tall lad with dark hair?
I can't remember, to be honest. I wasn't paying that much attention. I'll get that.
You two been keeping a bit of a low profile, haven't you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I thought you might have been avoiding coming home for some reason.
What makes you think that?
Only the fact that I had Ryan Musgrove over here yesterday, shouting his big mouth off.
Who's Ryan Musgrove?
Don't act all innocent, Jerome. Ryan Musgrove is the fella whose car you crashed into.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Save your breath. He saw you.
I swear, Mac, you haven't got a clue what you're going on about.
He said that you reversed into the back of his car and then just got off.
Well, it must have been somebody else because it wasn't me.
Nice respray. Bit of a coincidence, don't you think? You have a crash and your car conveniently turns from blue to green.
I told you ages ago I was going to get it resprayed.
It wasn't Jerome, Dad. I was with him all day on Friday.
I might have known you'd be straight in there to provide some sort of alibi. Why don't you tell the truth for once in your life? Save yourself a load of hassle.
I am telling the truth. Not that I'd expect you to believe me, like.
He is telling the truth, Dad, honest.
Right. Better make a move.
What are your plans for the day?
I thought I'd go and do a few hours on the cabs, then I'll go into town and buy Leah a present. Pop it in the post so it's there when they get back from London.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah, then I thought I'd go and catch up with that Jerome. The insurance company won't cough up until they've approved the claim.
If I was you, I wouldn't hold my breath.
I don't suppose you fancy a trip into town later.
Can't think of anything worse than town on a Saturday afternoon. Besides, I'm a bit skint.
That reminds me. There's that money I borrowed off you yesterday. Thanks, I really appreciated that.
Ciao.
I'll see you. I'll see you later.
See ya.
So tell us about this modelling job you've got next week.
Oh, it's for a knitting pattern.
A bit more glamorous than modelling shirts, eh?
Hardly.
Well, at least you won't be wearing a bikini this time.
Oh, didn't I tell you? It's for woolen swimming cozies.
Nice one, Katrina. Put him in his place.
I still haven't got round to telling Susanna yet. She can be very happy with me having another day off.
Just be straight with her. Wouldn't you two think about signing up for this modelling agency?
Behave now.
Why not? You're both good-looking girls.
I think one supermodel in the family's enough, don't you?
I think you should be more supportive. Most fellas have been made up telling their mates that their girlfriend's a model.
No, it's not the modelling. It's the bikinis I don't like.
Oh, bet you wouldn't be complaining if she's bringing home 10 grand a day, though.
Well, I think she should be. All them big supermodels aren't a patch on her.
Pity I'm not marrying you.
It's true. I can't see what all the fuss is about myself. Half of them like walking xylophones.
Well, they are. I wouldn't say no to being a walking xylophone.
Oh, get lost, Nick. There's not a pick on you.
Do you think it's hot enough to get a tan?
Do you reckon you can still catch it through the clouds?
You've only just come back off your holidays.
I know, but my tan's already starting to fade.
Oh, I don't think we'll be having a family holiday this year.
Why not?
Well, Nick's being away with Katrina. Emily's going away with a mate next week.
And I'm saving for me wedding.
I need to sound too depressed about it.
Does not stop you and me dad from going away.
What, and leave you lot in the house on your own?
Why not? I could always come and stay.
Nan, I don't think we need babysitting.
Emily's right. What's to stop the pair of you going away for a long weekend or something?
Well, I'll be off like a shot. I mean, I've got a meeting on Wednesday, but I'm off all next week.
Well, there you go then. That's perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm watching my eyes in the Millennium Club, aren't I?
I'm sure Jason could manage without you for a few days.
My nan's right, you two both deserve a break.
Oh, what do you reckon, Greg?
I'm sure he'd love to.
Suppose I could cope with a week.
Oh, thanks very much.
I meant in terms of work.
Oh, great. I'll have a look at the telesex later, see if there's any bargains.
Do you both the world of good?
Yeah.
Right, who's ready for the burgers, then?
Yeah, well, I'm starving.
Let's do the barn cakes.
I'll give you the hand.
Right then. Passing ours next Saturday night.
You cut our butter.
Surprised at Greg. She doesn't like trying to get blood out of the stone. Asking them to take time off work.
I've always fancied Barcelona myself. All those Gaudi buildings are meant to be out of this world.
Oh, I'd settle for Abergele. Just haven't stopped lately. It's no wonder we've drifted apart.
How are things going?
Well, I'm glad we're doing this today. Feels like we're a proper family for a change.
I meant between you and him.
Oh, it's a bit better. It's not 100%.
Well, hopefully a nice little holiday will sort that out.
You know, I don't know whether I'm being paranoid. But you know, sometimes I get the impression he just doesn't even fancy me anymore.
Oh, don't talk rubbish.
I'm being serious, Jess.
We're talking bedroom department again.
The bathroom department.
What? Well, you said you were going to start making more of an effort. Sounds like you are.
Well, I have. I mean, I cooked him a lovely meal last week and we had a nice early night. In fact, we have been doing it more lately than we have for a long time.
So what's the problem then?
Well, it's like I'm making all the efforts. I mean, he responds, but it's just not the way he used to be.
How do you mean?
Well, he's just not as attentive as he used to be. I mean, these days it's all wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Sometimes I just don't think it's worth the effort. I just end up feeling he's only doing it because it's what I want.
You have been married a long time. Maybe you just need to spice things up a bit.
Spice what up a bit?
The burgers. I was just telling your mum she should start buying some of that chilli sauce.
Oh, I had it once at Jenny's. It burned the mouth off me.
Oh, this is a life.
Go and get some more drinks, Chase.
Hey, you're not a big supermodel yet, you know. Get it yourself.
I am sorry, but I just wouldn't even think I've got enough to stack chair for less than 10 grand.
Does anyone else want a drink?
Go on, I'll have a lager.
Yeah, love, you sit down, I'll do that.
I just thought I'd make myself useful.
Oh, if I change the habits of a lifetime.
Very funny.
You know, I just wouldn't take it too personally. I mean, you're both working really hard. He's probably just too exhausted most nights.
Yeah. My doing out mass is always on his back to get that finished every 5 minutes.
Well, look, you're having a really nice, relaxing day today. If I was you, I'd slip that lovely new night he bought for you on later. And have a nice early night. Spend a bit of quality time together.
Jess, I think it's going to take more than a nicey to get him going. What's the matter with him? Look after them. I've got my barbecue sauce.
Should you be carrying those in your condition? Where's Mike?
He's gone to visit Dee Dee. What are you up to?
Not much. Playing house, watching telly.
It's raining.
No, he's out on a taxi.
Do you fancy a bit of company?
I'm saying now, I've got loads to tell you.
Oh, yeah? Right, well, I'll dump these and then I'll be straight in.
Okay.
There's a burger there for you, love.
Shouldn't even be eating. I've got this photo shoot next week. Oh, you're hardly going to put any weight on between now and then.
Just get it down, yeah? You're only going all anorexic on us.
Is that your nightie hanging up in the bathroom, Margie?
Yeah, present off me, hubby.
Bet you that wasn't cheap.
Better hadn't have been.
You must be going up in the world.
What do you mean?
Susanna's got the exact same one, same colour and everything.
Has she?
Hers is new and all.
Oh, well, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me.
Feel sick now.
So do I.
At least you've got an excuse. You're eating for two.
Well, you've got an excuse as well.
Have I?
You seem a bit fed up about Abby and Leah coming.
I'm not really fed up. It just seems typical as soon as everything seems to be going okay in my life for once. Something like this has to crop up.
Fellas, eh? They're all as bad as each other.
I know. I think there are any out there who are just really straightforward, no secrets, no past.
Well, if there are, I've never met any of them. That's just the way it is these days. People don't just stay together because they have to.
Yeah. I suppose years ago they'd been forced to get married and everything, even if they had only known each other for 5 minutes.
Oh, God, imagine if it was still like that. I'd still be stuck with Christian. And I'd have to accept the way he treated me.
Don't suppose we realise how lucky we are half the time.
That's true. I mean, even if all this business with Ryan got too much for you, you could just walk away if you really wanted to.
I know. But the thing is, I haven't got any problems with Ryan. I just wanted everything to be straightforward for a change. The last thing I needed was to suddenly find myself becoming some sort of stepmom.
it in, will you? Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought you might want it to be cooled down a bit. Drenched, though.
Hey, Jerome, how many times do I have to tell you? Turn that music down.
I will in a second.
Now, I said. Have some respect for the neighbours, will you?
I keep forgetting we're back in white suburban hell. We'll have to get changed now. Just listen to that.
Don't you give me big dirty looks for?
Yeah, well, there's no prizes on guessing who it is. I'm gonna go and have a word.
Sit down and shut up. You sound like an old age pensioner.
Yeah, well, I don't see why we should have to listen to that.
He'll turn it down in a minute.
I don't know what you see in him anyway.
How many times do I have to tell you? He's just a mate.
Yeah, but I don't know what you're doing going mates with him. Haven't you seen what he's done to Ryan Musgrove's car? That could have been ours.
Why? What did he do?
Apparently he just crashed into the back of it and drove off.
Allegedly.
Ryan Musgrove said he saw him.
Yeah, so he says.
But he's not going to make something like that up, is he?
Why not? He made up enough lies in the courtroom. Don't know why everyone's gone all concerned over Ryan Musgrove all of a sudden.
You know how I feel about the Musgroves, but I'm telling you, that Jerome, he's no better.
Is there anyone you do like?
That's it. I'm gonna go and say something.
Jason, can you imagine what he's going to be like in 20 years' time?
Get out now, if I were you.
The old you switch the tap off on this.
Do you think I'm going to give you another chance to solve it?
Turn it down, will you? Too keen on drum and bass then, mate. Just turn it down. I've got some ragged if you prefer that. Will you get him to turn it down?
How many times have I got to tell you, Jerome?
Jeez, I think it was the end of the world the way you're carrying on. He's happy now.
Hey, want a word with you?
Look, Mick told me you've been round. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
You're denying it? I saw you with my own eyes.
Well, you better get yourself down the opticians then, mate, because it wasn't me.
Listen, you!
What do you think you're pushing?
Oh, come on, this is going to get us nowhere.
If it wasn't you, how come you've had a respray?
Because I've been planning on getting it done for ages, that's why.
I'm going to ring the police. Let them decide if he's guilty or not.
Yeah, will you do that then, mate? What's his problem, eh? Why is it that he deliberately goes out of his way to wind people up?
I honestly don't know. I wish I did.
Yeah, well, he wants to get his head sorted out before someone does it for him.
Are you sure nobody else could manage another jack of potato? There's loads left.
I told you you've done too many.
Wouldn't need another thing, love, I'm bloated.
Wouldn't want to be greedy now, would we?
You just misread it.
Why? What happened?
Well, I was asking Soft Lad to turn the music down, and then Ryan Musgrove came over and started kicking off on him.
Was it a fight?
No, but I thought there was gonna be.
Do you know what? I knew we should have gone with him.
It's not fair, Jerome hasn't even done anything.
You know, I don't know why you're still willing to believe him. If you had any sense, you keep away from him from now on.
Oh, will I?
Jason's got a point, love. He does seem to be a bit of a loser.
That's something we both got in common then, isn't it? Oh, don't say that, Nick. I'm just sick of everyone trying to tell me how to run my life.
We only want what's best for you, love.
Well, it's not for me to decide. God, the sooner I get out of here, the better. I feel like I can't even breathe sometimes.
What do you mean, the sooner you get out of here?
I suppose you're going to find out eventually. I've decided I'm going to get a flat with Beanie.
Since when?
I've been talking about it for a while now.
Wouldn't you be better off here?
It's not personal, it's just that, well, no one else on my course still lives at home.
That's only because I've had a man from Liverpool.
I just feel like it's about time I had my own space.
Has this got something to do with that, Jerome?
Oh, yeah, you might as well blame him. You do for everything else.
And have you thought about how you're going to pay for this flat?
Yeah, I've worked it all out. If I go on the game for a few weeks, I should have enough money for a deposit.
No need to be sarcastic.
Well, don't ask stupid questions then. Of course I thought about it. I'm working all night. Jackie said I can carry on working there when I go back to uni. I can work there after my lectures.
Well, the money you get from that place won't go very far.
Well, that's my problem, isn't it? I'm old enough to look after myself now.
Oh, well, that's really put a dampener on things, hasn't it?
Oh, look, I didn't mean to spoil it, eh? I mean, we haven't even started looking yet. Probably won't be for ages. Let's just pretend I haven't said anything, eh?
Jay, manage another baked potato?
Yeah, go ahead.
Leo, go and tidy your bedroom.
It's tidy.
Don't make me ask you again. What's your problem, Jerome?
Oh, give us a break, will you, Mick?
Why should I? It's obvious what's going on.
And what's that?
That you're lying through your back teeth.
Oh, am I?
Jason Shadwick asked me before why you always seem to be going out your way to wind people up. I couldn't give him an answer.
Well, maybe they've been better off telling him to sort out his own attitude.
If he's got an attitude, it's because you wound him up in the first place.
That's not true. One of the first times you ever met the boy was when I was talking to their Nicky. He came over to me and started talking to me as if I was scum.
And why would he do that?
Why'd you think?
I don't think he would have spoken to me like that if I'd have been white.
Probably would, knowing Jason Shadwick.
That's not true. You know your problem, don't you? You've been living around here too long.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Face up to it, Mick. You're so eager trying to fit in with your nice white neighbours that you've forgotten what it's really like out there. You're the only black family on this close, and it's like you don't even notice, like they don't even notice.
Well, I thought that was a good thing. Isn't that what it's meant to be about? Living in harmony.
Yeah, well, it might be for you, but it's not for me. I'm a new face around here, and the first thing these people see is the colour of my skin and assume that I'm trouble.
So why are you so eager to live up to their stereotype?
Because I might as well give them what they expect.
And where's that going to get you?
Nowhere, but at least I have the last laugh.
Yeah. Well, how'd you explain all this business with Ryan Musgrove? It's got nothing to do with the colour of your skin. It's about you crashing into his car and then driving off.
Look, I told you I didn't do it.
You're not doing yourself any favours by playing the race card, you know. It's got nothing to do with that.
Oh, hasn't it? Look, even if he does involve the police, who do you think they're more likely to believe? The nice, respectable, white taxi driver or the black lad who's going to spend half his life signing on in between crappy jobs?
You're barking up the wrong tree. If you just confessed to this, we could sort it without involving the police. You're insured, so what's your problem?
Why should I confess to something that I didn't do?
I suppose there's another thing that's bothering me.
What?
It's not really about him having a kid. I can handle that. It's why he just dumped Abby. I mean, what's that saying about him, eh?
Yeah, but you said yourself he's not proud of what he did. He just presumed that she weren't going to keep the baby.
It would be nice if he'd hung around to find out.
Yeah, but now that he knows, I mean, it sounds like he's trying to do everything he can to make it up to him. I really do think he's being sincere about it. Surely that proves he's changed.
I suppose he's always treated me really well. Sure, that's all I should judge him on.
As long as you know what you're letting yourself into.
I haven't felt like this about anyone for a long time. I don't see why I should let this spoil it.
That's a really nice day. Yeah, it's going really well till I told everyone I was moving out.
Oh, Nick, I think you're doing the right thing.
Why are you being so nice?
Because I'll be able to get the bedroom all to myself.
No wonder you were so reluctant to go away with Margie.
What?
Don't treat me like a fool. You're back on with Ed, aren't you?
No.
Oh, don't give me that.
I don't suppose anybody fancies a piece of apple pie?
Oh, no, thanks.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Another glass of wine, Jess?
No, thanks, Marg. I think I'll be getting off soon.
You okay?
Well, to be honest, I'm getting a bit of a headache. Drinking in the afternoon always has that effect on me.
She doesn't want to talk to you. Well, I'd like to hear that from her, thanks. Look, I haven't come to cause more aggravation. I just want to speak to Nikki. You're saying you don't want to speak to me.
Oh, Jason, what do you think you're playing at?
Do what you like.
Don't worry, I will. So you got that?
It's all right. It's not your fault your brother's a divvy.
Are you okay? I heard you had a bit of a run-in with Ryan Musgrove before.
Yeah, he reckons he saw me the other day.
Did he see me?
I don't think so. He didn't say anything if he did.
So what are you going to do?
I can't give up to it now. I've dug myself too much of a hole. He reckons he's going to go to the police.
Do you think you'd be better off just owning up before all this gets out of hand?
I can't. It's already gone too far.
Surely if the police do get involved, it's not going to take them long to work out it was you.
I'm just going to say I didn't do it, as simple as that. They can't prove anything.
You saw too much.
You're not going to say anything, are you? Oh, please, Nick. I know I'm putting you in a real awkward position here, but please don't grass me up.
He wants you to lie to the police for him. Only if they call round asking questions about the crash.
What if it is the Finnegans?
I thought all that had been sorted out.
So did I.
I've got something very special arranged for you two later.
I'm begging you, with all my heart. Please don't ruin all our lives.
They aren't wearing a stitch next on 4, headed for a naturist holiday and some sand up the bottom in the Real Holiday Show coming up.